What it do, baby? It's your boy, DBGTX, and welcome back. We got another One Piece Odyssey. I hope y'all ain't missed me too much. It was the Easter weekend. We had a lot of things happening, real life things, but not the video to actually get into that. We're here finally talking more One Piece Odyssey. We got more information coming out. Of course, my time is 1:42 in the morning, so I'm gonna knock this out pretty quick, give you guys as much info as possible as I got from this particular Vjump scan. That is right, the official Vjump scans are out, and One Piece Odyssey is part of these scans, including some nifty details in regards to the era, the set time period, and of course the gameplay feature. That is something that everybody's been expecting in crew. What kind of game are we supposed to be expecting? And the Vjump scan actually gives us an insight as to what we're going to be getting. As I mentioned in my previous video, this game is going to be a turn-based One Piece RPG. That is right, it is turn-based. I officially mentioned it, I officially confirmed it, I officially have it here. One Piece RPG, here to stay. Here it is. This is turn-based. Again, turn-based. Turn-based. We have never had a turn-based One Piece open world game like this. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and move into the Vjump scan. Of course, like always, I want to go ahead and give a shout out to PS360 HD, who of course provided us the One Piece Odyssey jump scans. Of course, this is the original Japanese one here. If you guys want to go ahead and look at the original one, you're more than welcome to do so. PS360 HD's channel will always be linked down at the bottom comment section, of course, showing out the love for those who turn around and, of course, support all of us, the content creators. So, in our translation, we got quite the bit in the translation. Here, first and foremost, as you guys can see here, it tells you right here, it tells you pretty much on this golden letter banner going down that this is saying this is a new role-playing game. Over here, it's also telling you on what page are they going to be talking about different One Piece games. So here's Odyssey, page 279 in the Jump Scan magazine. That's just things on the side just to translate exactly what's going on the side. Right here is really where things get a little tricky. So first of all, the game is the game has another thing called the Hollowed Odyssey and not just One Piece. So out here it's called One Piece Odyssey, but apparently in Japan it's called the One Piece Hollowed Odyssey. I don't know, but we'll see what happens once we get the official confirmation as to what the island name is. But I think that this might be called the Heavens Island, and that's my opinion. Let's see what happens. Next, let's go ahead and talk about the things that matter the most. First of all, let's look at this picture right here. That is right. Let's look at this picture right here of Chopper fighting. So, apparently, Chopper's being sponsored a lot this week in Japan. So, stay tuned for that for those who play Bounty Rush, because y'all might get a new Chopper / get new information in regards to different stuff. One of the things that I want to talk about right now is the actual battle system. Now, I mentioned before that this is going to be a tag team based battle system that revolves around the chemistry that you have with the other characters, and everything that I've mentioned is to the money. That is right, to the money. So first and foremost, you guys want to go ahead and look at this particular scan right here and see Chopper's health bar. Chopper's health bar right here is at, let's say, 573, and that's the green side of the health bar right there. But you also have technique points that are right on top of the health bar, barely visible. As you can see, Nami's technique points is at 75 and Chopper's is at 68. Chopper's more than likely has to do with healing and medicine and using his techniques, so on and so forth. And Nami, of course, using her staff and using any of the Thunder Rod techniques. Same thing goes with Usopp, which down here we have Usopp essentially kind of like blanked out. So I don't know if that means that at this current moment you can't use Usopp and Usopp is NPC controlled based off this picture, or Usopp was eliminated in this picture as one of the characters that was fighting. He was attacked by one of these beasts and thus was more than likely eliminated. And if this is part of the tutorial, for example, then what they're probably showing is how to use techniques, and this is probably how to revive an ally or how to heal an ally from fate status. And if it follows any similar pattern to, let's say, Persona, you should be able to go ahead and recover them even though they are at 0/1% on the HP bar. Or if they're fainted, you should be able to revive them. I don't know if that'll work or if that's going to be the system that they'll implement here in One Piece, because obviously in the show, if you watch the show, these guys have been knocked around, getting knocked out, like possible season-ending injuries. That's the best way I'm gonna put it, because obviously they're not getting done in when they're getting clobbered aside the head with a giant wrecking ball or something like that, or a technique. So pretty much you got a lot of season-ending injuries that can happen and knock you out of the fight. But with Chopper, there's a big possibility that you could use his technique points in order to do instant revive on the characters. And I think that this is part of the tutorial, trying to show you how to go ahead, heal a character, revive a character, so on and so forth. And that's what we're getting here. But because we can barely see exactly what these particular elements are, but I definitely was able to translate, of course, the TP to HP with my translator here. And I was able to go ahead and figure out that these right here are techniques. This is basically heal, and some of these techniques is broken down can go ahead, especially this one right here. I believe this is the revive technique right here. But essentially, these are all Chopper's technique, and breaking down Chopper's techniques, so on and so forth, for the tutorial on how to use them. This is essentially what I mentioned beforehand when I said that this game is going to be team-based and is going to be very heavily oriented on you being able to navigate all the circumstances in a strategical fashion. All of this can easily be translated if you download the image and go over to Google Translate and pop it into Google Translate. I don't hide exactly how I do some of my translation. A lot of people tend to act like, oh, I have this special thing. Nah, I don't. This is how you will get a lot of your translation, and then you gotta kind of wing it, especially if you don't know Japanese. For me, I know a little bit of Japanese, so it helps me be able to go ahead and translate a lot of the stuff, not only on screen, but if I'm missing something that it lost in my translation, when I do the translation here, it gives me the basic gist as to what's happening. Apparently, we have a new character, of course, designed by Eiichiro Oda. The character's name is Audio. At least that's what is called here in this translation. Now, that might not be completely true. Don't quote me on that. But looking at what the translation is saying audio is the key to the story. So I think that might be his name. That might be his name. I think that was translated correctly, because a lot of the things that have actual name, like for example here, it says new character of Foretell Yue Ichiro design, right? This right here is a mistranslation or loss in translation. Now this is trying to say new character designed by Eiichiro Oda, and I understood that, so I'm not gonna go ahead and be like, oh well, I don't understand what the fuck they're talking about here. No, it's a new character designed by Eiichiro Oda, and because everything was together, it gave us a different word in the translation, but that's what I was trying to say there. The character's name is more than likely Audio, like audio. I don't know if this island is going to have to do with things like that, but let's see what we get in the future. Now, everything else in regards to this is essentially giving us pretty much very, very little detail at that point. So here it says a group of the Straw Hat tore the island. It's like a miracle. It's not like you're in the middle of something. So this right here is kind of like a jab at them being in the middle of their adventure to do something, being in the middle of their adventure, and then all of a sudden now you got this game that they're doing something else. So a lot of people are going to try to go ahead and fit this game into the actual canon, and I'm thinking that that might be the little jab that they're taking here, saying it's not like you're in the middle of something. The mystery is a mystery, and then this continues to replay over and over across the screen. I think that this was also lost in translation. And what I think it's gonna say is, it's not like you were in the middle of something, but the mystery is a mystery is like trying to say like it's a mystery. Come find out. It's a mystery. Come find out. It's a mystery. Come find out. Some of them is talking about the mysterious island. I believe that island may be called Heaven's Island or Hallowed Island. I don't know. One of these two titles that is coming up here might be related to the name of the island, even though up here, down here, it says explore the mysterious island. And that's it. That's all we got. That's pretty much all the rough translation. If you guys did enjoy this, I hope to see you guys here on the next one. Make sure you guys hit the sub, the like, the share, continue coming through. And I hope you guys continue coming back for more One Piece Odyssey content here as we continue going island and island of information as it comes, as we release it, because we are here, and that is right. One Piece Odyssey will be played on the channel, flipped on the channel. Yes, that is right, 100% flipped on the channel. We will have the One Piece days where we're going to go ahead and hunt for the treasure, do our thing, and support it. So make sure you guys continue coming through. Let's talk in the comment section what you guys think of the translation and what to expect. And I got a video that's coming out pretty soon. I think a lot of you One Piece, and not just One Piece fans, but RPG fans will enjoy. But I won't give too much information in that regards. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Talk to me in the comment section. I am back. Here we go. Let's get it.